Welcome to Strips Awakening. You subscribe to the truth, one within the universe and universe is inside me. Greetings, earthlings and my loved ones. It would be an honor if y'all would join me. Now, this is probably one of the deepest videos, and I'm about to drop some heavy stuff on y'all. All right. This is part 2 to Bloodlines, and I'm about to catch y'all up. I was basically talking about just because you come out the portal and y'all related, that doesn't mean that y'all share the same bloodline. You know, your father could represent a different bloodline, you know, and your mother could represent a different bloodline. All right. So, you know, and some of them could have some negative energy attached to it, you know, because they're connected to something that's merging with your bloodline. Okay. So just to put that out there, but I'm going to really break it down and get into it, you know, and that's the reason why certain, you know, siblings and certain relatives, they don't get along, all right? Some of them don't get along because they don't share the same bloodline, you know, and this doesn't matter what shade you are, okay? And, you know, the Ancestry.com, you know, like I said, that's a bunch of mess, all right? The Ancestry.com, they tell y'all where y'all come from. That's programming. You know, the society groups created these fake cultures and religion, all right? Like, you know, for example, some of y'all say, oh, I'm African, or I'm Irish, I got Irish blood, or Cherokee. That's some stuff that they made up. And some of y'all say I'm black, I'm white. Some of y'all say I'm Asian, and, you know, that's nothing but code words, you know, for the society groups. They created that to keep y'all distracted. You know, they don't want you to know where you really come from. Everything is within, deep within. You know, we already, you know, some of us, we are connected to the sun and the stars, okay? But they don't want you to know where you come from. So the African and black mess, that's a bunch of mess. And I've been saying this for years, y'all. I've been putting this out there for years. You know, some of y'all was like, this guy's bugging. You know, I know some of y'all was probably saying that. You know, and I was just like, you know, I'm not none of these names and titles because I'm, you know, connected to the sun and the stars. You know, that's my energy line. That's where I'm connected with. That's what I'm connected with. So one of my subscribers brought this to my attention. I have to put this out real quick. Shout out to my subscribers. Much love to y'all, by the way. You know, much love. They was basically, one of my subscribers, they was telling me that Waka Flocka said, hey, I'm not African, okay? And I'm not black. And y'all need to get out the matrix, all right? This dude, he's trying to play mind games with y'all. Well, he basically, he's playing mind games with y'all. Because y'all gonna latch on to what he's saying. Then y'all gonna debate saying, oh, I'm African, I'm black. Or y'all gonna say, well, he's on some other stuff. You know, and I put this out there, I've been put this out there. And I said a long time ago, the stuff that I speak on years ago, celebrities would come out and say it. I did videos on my old channel. I put that out there. Not to get off topic, but Kanye West, when he spoke on a lot of things that I put out there already. Google's a bunch of mess and a lot of extra stuff that he was talking. I already put that out there. That's the reason why I said somebody's watching my videos. All right. So, you know, that's like I was telling y'all, that's the culture stuff, that's a bunch of mess. to keep you all distracted. That stuff is distractions, Kemet, Muslims, and all of that stuff. All right. So the Ancestry.com, they basically want to see where y'all come from, because y'all, you Earthlings, some of y'all draw certain different types of energy from certain parts of the world, and they know this. Okay? So they use y'all's blood, which blood is your spirit. They use your blood for many things. There's other low vibration worlds out there, lower than this. And they getting off of here because ancient energy is here, and on certain they're in other worlds. My fault, y'all. This has been a long day. So they're trying to get out. They want to get out of here because the sun, the energy that we're connected with, the ancient energy and stuff, they will not be able to survive. Or they're reptilian rats that's in Hollywood, these fake creatures out here. All what you see in Hollywood, they're basically experimenting and see how far they can go into other worlds. Y'all give y'all's energy to the Frankenstein. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all give y'all, your organs to the Frankensteins, because your organs carry many generations. These celebrities, they're fake. That's why I call them human cartoons. They experimenting on them, and they drawing y'all's energy so they can, get whatever they can get and carry many souls so they can go into other worlds. And for decades, y'all actually think these celebrities, they was dead? No, they wasn't. They've been using y'all's blood to keep the Frankenstein creatures alive. All they do is change up their images with the plastic surgery and all of that stuff. And go out there and y'all follow the crowd. They'll have them being activists, a news anchor, and, different other things just to control y'all's frequency. Y'all was pumping y'all's energy inside of the Frankenstein. All right? Y'all the higher power. That's the reason why I said God and Allah and all of that, that's nothing but an illusion. See, the images that y'all see on the satin box, that's fake. A lot of these lab rats, they was created by these society groups from other worlds. And another thing, what they're trying to do is reincarnate certain things with y'all's blood. They got the high power. Because like I said, we have the high power, and they know certain ones that can carry certain things that can get them to where they need to go. All right? So, and they confuse certain, physical, feminine energy bodies that give birth to these other planets, and they latch on to the energy and follow them and cause confusions in other worlds. And I told y'all this is about to be some heavy stuff. They've been doing this for decades. You know, a lot of these celebrities, even your so-called presidents that y'all think that's dead, they're actually living. You know, but they just change up their faces, and some of them got the power where they can shapeshift. You know, how come y'all think with the technology and stuff, they gave it to you? I mean, it's old. This technology is like the machine is destroying y'all. That's why they created the machines and technology. That's the reason why they gave it to y'all. You know, so y'all can see, you know, through their negative magic box. You know, that's nothing but negative energy, and that stuff latch on to y'all. They're latching on to y'all's energy. So that's the reason why they want y'all's DNA, you know, from Ancestry.com and the hospitals. They know where y'all come from, but they're not going to tell y'all that. And the celebrities, they're not going to tell y'all that. Because they're basically, like I said, they was created in the lab. And y'all feeding them the energy. Y'all giving them life. That's the reason why, you know, they create these fake distractions and donations. They're talking actually in codes, saying they need how many, you know, physical bodies and certain energies that they need when they say, oh, I just raised $1,000. Or I just raised this much. They basically talking about in certain countries, they're going to either invade or destroy and get the bodies and create, you know, mess with the weather. You know, like I said, they've been controlling the weather, and everything is coming out. And I'm putting all of this stuff out there. So these negative creatures and the lab rats that Hollywood made up and created, and like I said, they got some from other worlds. Like I said, they been messing with y'all for decades. Even your relatives before you. They've been using y'all's energy, going to low vibration because they can't survive on like high vibration. They want to latch on, they want to get to that level, but they can't get to that level because some of us can see certain things that they can't even see. We're the higher power. But y'all don't see that because y'all giving them the energy, getting on your hands and knees and praying to this illusion, distractions, stuff that they created. You know, like, they've been doing this for thousands of years, y'all. They've been doing this for a long time. And y'all think that, you know, like these troops in World War I and World War II, you know, they tricked them, having them thinking they fighting for this country called America, and America really doesn't exist because it's nothing but a corporation. Corporation. Corpse without soul, but suck your soul and take your soul and survive off of it. And some of y'all sell in. And, you know, like this technology, you know, it's like a video game. If you really look at it, it's like a video game because y'all do anything for likes. And, you know, on video games, you get like a high score or, you know, your credit. You know, this is, you play the video games and they play your soul and take y'all's energy. And, you know, so some of these idiots that y'all see, like, you know, y'all think they're for y'all, you know, and some of them, yes, they're humans, but majority of these Holly weirdos, they're lab rats. They're the Frankenstein. So they put out certain ones, you know, act like activists, or, you know, they get the low budget ones like, you know, David Banner or T.I. and them try to play mind games with y'all, act like they conscious, and they get funded by these society groups. They get funded by them. you know, and I just want to share that with y'all. Whatever you do, don't give your, you know, your blood samples to the Ancestry.com mess, because it's nothing but a bunch of mess. Okay, but they are about to get what's coming to them on a spiritual level, and they want to get out of here. That's the reason why, you know, like for decades you would see, like, you know, basically their favorite projects, you know, like for example, like Jay-Z can't walk around to the mall or nothing like that. That's the reason why they have their little own personal, like, you might as well say like the military. Y'all think they're security, but that's their own government, their own military that protects these celebrities because they don't want y'all around there, mess up their project. You get what I'm saying? So the sun is here, and the sun is going to expose a lot of stuff. Y'all going to see who's really behind the mask, and some of the stuff, some of the images that y'all see, and y'all think they're celebrities, y'all better think again. You know, that's nothing but a hologram. You know, so majority of them are holograms. That's the reason why they use the magic box, the smart TVs, and all of that extra stuff. All right? Just to put that out there. Like I said, y'all, this stuff is like, this stuff is deep. That's the reason why you got to get in tune with yourself. You know, and stop following behind these negative creatures, because they're nothing but human cartoons. You know, y'all giving y'all's energy. Y'all think it's about the money and stuff. And like I said, they created this fake money and they don't even use it. And y'all destroying yourself. And I said this so many times, over this fictional paper that doesn't even exist. You know, so that's what they're doing with y'all's blood. They're using it for other worlds. So they're Frankenstein, they're monsters that they created in the lab so they can survive and confuse y'all. And then, you know, like I said, they change up their images. Some of y'all think these celebrities, they're dead. They're not dead. And the ones that really go off track, there's no telling what they do to them. They probably like got them somewhere where they can't even come out. You know, and y'all want to go to Hollywood and, you know, do nasty, trifling things to break in and get there. They're not stunting about y'all. They already know who they're going to let in there. They already know certain things that y'all like. They study your body. They know all of this stuff. Some of it anyway. But some, like I said, some of us are on a higher level than these society groups, and they know this. And some got away. Some got away. And before I wrap this up, you know, y'all actually think that Hitler was a man? Y'all see that image that they put out there in front of y'all's face. That was nothing but a bunch of actors. They created this Holocaust and all of that stuff just to throw you all off, and created this history and all of that mess just to keep y'all distracted. Y'all can keep thinking the real Hitler. Y'all can keep on thinking that's the character that y'all see. And they got y'all hating certain symbols and signs for a reason, just like the flags and all of that stuff. That's nothing but distractions. But y'all can keep on thinking Hitler is a man if y'all want to. And that's another video. What? Did somebody say something?